So good afternoon for all the students and parents who are logging in. So today we have this panel discussion on starting and building a career in ECE. So this is part of series of panel discussions which we have been conducting across all the branches of engineering. So today we have the ECE panel discussion. So we'll be starting the session within a few minutes. So all the sessions related to the branches, whatever have been conducted, will be available on our official YouTube channel. The recorded versions will be available. So you can refer to them at any point of time. All the branches of engineering in VNR, we have conducted these kind of panel discussions, wherein we wanted to give an insight into the branch and its perspective. So today we have ECE, Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. So joining in this panel discussion will be our head of the department and our industry expert and our alumni, along with the placements coordinator and dean student progression and professor of the department. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello, Saicha.
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes,
sir.
ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
So shall we start, sir?
Yes, ma'am. You can now.
Yeah. Okay. So good afternoon to all the students and parents. So today we have this ECE panel discussion wherein we are looking into the branch perspectives and what are the prospects related to the ECE branch. So as part of this, we have different members in the panel whom I would be introducing right now. So first and foremost, we have the head of the department, Dr. Rajendra Prasad sir. So he has done his BTech from SK University and MTech from SV University and PhD in low power VLSI from JNTU Hyderabad. He has 19 years of teaching and research experience and 43 research papers he has published in both international journals and conferences. So he was also the editor and reviewer for various journals and conferences and carried out research projects funded by various agencies. So right now he's guiding 4 research scholars. So welcome to this panel discussion, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
So next on this panel, we have Dr. Y. Padmasai, ma'am, Professor on Dean Student Progression. Madam has done her BTech from Nagarjuna University and MTech in Systems and Signal Processing and PhD in Biomedical Signal Processing from Usmania University, Hyderabad. She has 6 years of industrial experience and 25 years of teaching experience and research experience. She has served as head of the department ECE, VNRVJIET for 9 years. She has received Best Teacher Award from IST, AP and Telangana section and received research grants worth rupees 90 lakhs from various funding agencies. So under her guidance, 6 scholars were awarded PhD and presently she's guiding 5 research scholars. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome to this panel discussion.
Thank you, Kantisula.
Next, we have the placement coordinator, Mr. Kalyan. Dr. Kalyan Srinivas is an assistant professor in ECE and he has done his BTech from JNTU Kakinada and MTech and PhD from Geetham University. So he has 12 years of teaching and research experience and he has been the institute placement coordinator for many years. So he has 50 publications in renowned international journals and conferences, filed a patent and published it. Research interests include fate dynamics, earth space communication links, link budget analysis, microwave antennas, and Ku-band communication satellites. Welcome, Kalyan. Welcome to this panel discussion.
Thank you, ma'am.
So joining us today from the industry is Vibhor Arya, who is the Strategy and Operations Manager, Revolut Limited, Bangalore. So he's graduated from VNRVJIET in ECE department and completed his MBA from SPJN Institute of Management and Research, Mumbai, specializing in information management. He has 7 years of experience in designing technology, strategy, analytics, and information management solutions. So he has worked on planning, building, and implementing solutions spanning data strategy, analytics platforms, customer onboarding, and compliance management. Welcome, Vibhor. Welcome to this panel discussion.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Happy to be here.
So next we have our alumni Sushmita Sri, who is a solutions engineer in Synopsys. So she has started as an intern in 2020 and got converted as solutions engineer 1 and now is working as solutions engineer 2. So works directly with customers and is involved with training of the new hires in the team. Got multiple quarterly awards in the PDK team, was given Rising Star Award after her first year at Synopsys. Won Seeds Award, a flagship program of Synopsys to encourage women in technology. Welcome Sushmita to this panel discussion.
Thank you, ma'am.
So let us start with the head of the department, Dr. Rajendra Prasad sir. So ECE is known to be a core branch as well as a branch which is competent enough with CSE courses. Now, what are the strengths of ECE department justifying this aspect, and how can students leverage it for shaping their careers? Something on that, sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So good afternoon to one and all. Thank you for joining this session. So in fact, I welcome all the parents who are shown interest in this ECE branch in this VNRVJIET. So as you know, ECE is also one of the core engineering branch. In this college, this ECE branch started along with our institute in 1995. So at present, it is offering not only UG, also offers MTech and PhD programs. So it offers MTech in VLS system design and MTech embedded systems. So this department also recognized by AACT and also JNTU as a research center. Along with that, our ECE students are eligible to do a minor in artificial intelligence and machine learning, data science. If they're interested in some entrepreneurship, so they also can do this innovation entrepreneurship. So as you know, for any institute to develop or to excel, there are two things to be needed. So one is infrastructure, other one is faculty. So we have a good infrastructure. So we have a lot of academics labs in addition to research labs. So where even we have this excellent center of excellence labs, where the students are going to carry out their interest area of research along with our faculty. So in addition, the faculty, our main strength is faculty. We have 65 faculty. In that, 25 already they are doctorates. 11 are already submitted. They are waiting for this awarding, and remaining all are doing their PhDs. Out of this, more than 13 faculty has more than 20 years of excellence experience. Coming to these other facilities than academics, so our department more engaged in even funding projects, where our faculty going to apply for fundings, they'll get a fund. So there our students are get a experience, get a chance to involve and explore those real-time projects. So as of now, we got 36 funded projects of worth 4 crores. We also, along with funding projects culture, we have startup culture in our departments. So some our alumni students are started few different startups. So as of now, we have 5 startups in our department. So along with funding project startups, our faculty used to publish papers as well as patents. So as of now, 4 patents are already granted and 14 are in different phases. So I can say that our department are engaged not only in academics, they are more closely involved in publishing a papers, patents, and starting their own startups, and also applying for funding for different consultancy as well as funding research projects. So that's where our department has all the facilities as well as expertise faculty. So students can get a chance to involve and explore their real-time projects. And also along with that, we have different clubs, the co-curricular, extracurricular clubs, where students get a chance to involve and develop their all-round development of those students. So in that sense, I can say that, so VNR, that too in EC department, they have a good opportunity to develop their all-round development kind of thing. Even placement point of view, also all all the companies, EC students are eligible for all the companies. So what the CS student is eligible for, since you have this minor degree program, so even our students has advantage of either they can choose for your hardware this core jobs as well as the software jobs what the CSE people are eligible for. So in that sense, so this is good opportunity to choose ECE in VNRVJIET. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you for emphasizing about the department strengths. And I think by looking at the statistics, we can understand that there is a lot of expertise. Most of them have being PhDs or doctorates in the department, and also many of them having more than 20 years of experience. And also, as you were talking about how the various kinds of activities happen in the department with respect to the overall development of the student also. So I do think that it's a very good department with a lot of strength with respect to both faculty expertise, facilities, as well as the opportunities that are being provided to the students. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving us the details related to that. So next, I would like to go to our professor of the department and also Dean Student Progression, Dr. Y. Padmasai, ma'am. Ma'am, I would like to ask you, how does the academic curriculum of EC department in VNR ensure that a student is competent enough with their peer group as well as they are industry ready? And also briefly tell us about this honors and minor degree program which you are offering for the EC students.
Actually, the curriculum is designed in line with NEP. We are revising curriculum as per the needs of the industry, and so all our professional elective tracks are designed such a way that based on the interest of the students, they can choose either communications or VLSI or artificial intelligence in the course itself. We have given option for the students. In addition to that, we are having open elective tracks also covering various domains of current trends. And in addition to that, actually each student has to complete 160 credit for getting degree in BTech Electronics and Communications. So now, in recently, JNU has introduced minor degree program. Suppose I am interested in A in minor. So in addition to 160 credits, I can choose 16 credits extra so that I can get minor degree in BTech Electronics with minor in A. Like that, each core student can do any minor based on their interest. So we are having opportunity to do minor. Only this is offered whoever is having 75% marks up to second year. The minor starts from third year. They can do extra courses each semester so that by the time they are going to fourth year, they will get, in addition to BTech, they will get minor also in their degree certificate. And at our institute, especially in ECE department, so we will train students not only for software jobs, we will train from second year onwards, we focus on core, and we'll at the department level, we train students for gate coaching. And based on that skills, many of our students, they're joining core companies such as Synopsys, AMD, Intel, and one of the alumni now joined along with us, Susmita also joined Synopsys. So we encourage students for any job, whatever job it is on demand, they will be ready for that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for letting us know that the syllabus or the curriculum is framed in accordance with the industry needs. And I think the curriculum is regularly updated in the sense as related to the contemporary technologies. And as you were talking about, they do have an option of selecting the electives on what course they want to take up. And based on that, I think they can pursue their interest and also choose their domain of career also. So it's really great to hear from you, ma'am, on that aspect. So next, I would like to go to Vibhor, who is from the industry. So Vibhor, what is the skill set expected from EC students in the industry? So is diversification possible for EC students in terms of job opportunities? Can I hear it from you?
Sure. Thanks. Thank you, ma'am. First off, I think listening to how the course is evolving with the market needs is a very good sign, and I'm really glad that it's kind of happening, right? That's in itself an indication that uh, courses are designed as per the market needs rather than companies coming to the campus based on what you're teaching. Uh, to specifically answer your question, I think basically what from my experience so far, graduating from ECE in VNR and then taking up different job roles so far, I think it's very important to understand that the engineering as an undergraduate degree in itself, when we're talking about ECE, there are a lot of courses that give you an exposure to different fields. ECE in itself has a lot of things to offer you, right? It's not just one specialization that we kind of give it a name as electronics and communication, but there are a lot of different threads to it, wherein as you progress in the course and in your career, you realize that you can choose from multiple options. Having said that, there have always been discussions, and this came up in the start as well, that uh, are students from ECE ready to take up any job role? My opinion from my experience is, I think ECE gives you a broader aspect to the career options rather than narrows it down to one specific thing, right? For an example, when we are talking about software jobs available, software in itself again has a lot of things attached to it, but primarily the fundamental is that your logical reasoning, your ability to understand code, right, needs to be strong, and that is offered in ECE as well. ECE is not just about a chip design or something. It's a perfect amalgamation of software and hardware coming together, and no industry is untouched with this. Every industry, you take healthcare, you take manufacturing, aerospace, service-based industries, product-based industries, everything that's being offered is an amalgamation of software and hardware. And if you're actually doing ECE, you get an opportunity to explore both the fields at the end of your graduation. You could just go into maybe a hardcore software role. You could go into a hardcore, maybe electronics focused role, or you could choose a path in between wherein you're working for a company that produces maybe electronic chips in any industry, but you're working in a software role and you have that experience, right? So my personal point of view, from the experience that I've had, is ECE still is a course that gives you a broader opportunity at the end of your graduation. And it's not just about career, right? Even after your undergraduation program, you still have opportunities to take up, let's say, masters in electronics through GATE. You could go abroad for higher studies in electronics. You still have an option to choose maybe an analytics, a data science field abroad, while you have electronics and communication as your base. That's what I think ECE has to offer you as a whole, as a package.
Yeah, well said, Vibhor. As you are talking about amalgamation of both softwares and hardwares, yes, perfectly said. I think that's the reason why EC is the most demanded branch after the right now CSE courses also. So I think because it provides equal opportunities into either the software or either the hardcore engineering branches also, and diversification is possible these days into any branch, and I think EC is no exception, but it has very high chances of success also wherever you go. I think Vibor is also a stunning example now that he has done his MBA and he's right now working there. So thank you, Vibor. Thank you for giving some insights into that. So next I would like to talk to Dr. Kalyan Srinivas, who is our placements coordinator from ECE. Kalyan,
Yes, ma'am.
so
Yes, ma'am.
EC is known to have diversification in terms of job opportunities, as we were discussing.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
now, how do you train the students such that they fit into any kind of job? And
Yes, ma'am.
also, can you tell us what are the internship opportunities that EC students can expect either from the core or the software industry?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, here after joining into our ECE course, in the first year itself, based on the students' interest, we will go through some set of presentations, couple of presentations. After that, we will collect the interest from students. Whoever interested in particular domain, we will collect the information. From them, we will categorize into different groups, such as in core trainings and software trainings. In core trainings, again, we are broadly providing three different streams, ma'am. One is VLSS stream, second one is embedded systems and IoT, third one is high frequency and wireless communication. So in first stream, semiconductors and VLSI training, we will provide 4 modules of training, that is the CMOS VLSI, digital systems design, CPLD and FPGA architectures, MOS circuits design, and we will give training on tools such as Xilinx, Mentor Graphics, Synopsys. And whoever trained under these 4 modules, they will aim for companies such as Cadence, Synopsys, Xilinx, Texas Instrumentation, Sankalpa Semiconductor, Xeon Semiconductor, and the packages are ranging in between 7 LPA to 14 LPA, ma'am. Next, embedded systems and IoT stream. So in this, we will train under microprocessors and microcontrollers, embedded real-time operating systems, embedded architectures, hardware, software, core design. So whoever trained under these 4 modules, they will aim companies such as CDAC, Embedded IT Solutions, SOC, MOS Chip, next AMD. These are the companies that they will aim, ma'am. Next, coming to high frequency and wireless communication, we will provide training under 4 modules, that is radio frequency and millimeter wave circuit design, 5G and 6G modules, wireless sensor networks, advanced digital communication, and micro communication. So whoever completed these 4 modules, they will aim companies such as Qualcomm, Intel Corporation, MediaTek, Nokia Siemens, Skyworks Solutions, Cisco, NXG, GE, General Electricals. These are the companies. So this is about core trainings under 3 different modules of main stems of ECE. Now coming to software industry, whoever aiming for software design role, ST role. So we will provide a training through competitive coding skills and dynamic programming. This competitive coding skills and dynamic programming involves DSA concepts, data structures with the algorithms concepts. So it's a matter of 1 year continuous training. So during 1 year period, we will cover around 150 hours of training. Meanwhile, in 150 hours of training, we will assist the students on global platforms. We will create some login ID credentials in global coding platforms such as HackerRank, HackerEarth, CodeChef, CodeForce, LeetCode, Spodge, InterviewBit. These are the 8 global coding platforms. So whoever is scoring well in these platforms, they are aiming big companies such as Amazon ST role. Amazon ST role is offering 45 LPA package, ma'am. Next big company is Analog Devices. Analog Devices that is offering 40 LPA, that is a core company also. Next, F1 Networks 25 LPA, ServiceNow 23 LPA, Wells Fargo 22 LPA. Next, Walmart, Qualcomm, Oracle, JPMC, Justpay, Synopsys, Workspot, State Street, Chips, Micron, AMD, NCR Corporation. These are all the companies aiming for ST role above 10 LPA package, ma'am. So these are the different placement opportunities. Now coming to internship opportunities. So internships are generally classified into 3 types of internships, ma'am. One is sponsored based internships. Second one is free internships. Third one is paid internships. So in VNRVJIET, especially in EC department, we never allow students for paid internships. We only allow students for sponsored internships and free internships. Sponsored internships in the sense a company will pay some amount, monthly based amount to students. So in the 3rd year itself, whoever trained well in different cadres of trainings, they will shortlisted for companies such as Amazon ST role. Amazon ST role, they are offering 83,000 per month, ma'am. Like that, they will offer around 10 months during the training period, and the training come internship period. They will offer 10 months, ma'am. Next, JPMC is offering 75,000 per month, ma'am. Next, Oracle Corporation is offering 50,000 per month. NCR Corporation is offering 30,000. Deloitte is offering 30,000 per month. Synopsys is offering 40,000 per month. Cognizant, Capgemini, TCS, such as service-based companies are offering around 15,000 to 20,000. Hyundai Mobis, ZF, such as automotive and electronic-based companies are offering 10,000 to 15,000 per month. So these are the different internship opportunities, sponsored-based internship opportunities, as well as free internship opportunities we are offering to our students, ma'am. So this is about internship and training placement activities, ma'am.
Yeah. I do understand the passion with which you are listing the companies and also telling about the internship opportunities. Yes, there is a lot of excitement basically when you say 83,000 as a stipend, a
Yes, ma'am.
student getting such kind of stipends. It really gives a lot of excitement both to the student as well as it is a pride moment for us also from the EC department
Yes, ma'am.
to
And
have
whoever successfully finished that Amazon STROL internship after 10 months, that is converted into full-time offer, ma'am. And the full-time offer package is 45 LPA, ma'am. 45
yeah.
LPA. In that, they are giving 40 lakh rupees as shares, every year shares. So,
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So I think EC students are always ahead in all grabbing all these opportunities what are being provided.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
they have grabbed a lot of internship opportunities, and as sir was telling, they have been converted into a job offers also.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think it is a bright what do you call a road ahead for the EC students and especially the EC branch also.
Yes, ma'am.
So next, thank you Kalyan for that.
Thank you, ma'am.
And next, I would like to go to Sushmita, who is also our alumni. So, Sushmita, what are the driving factors for you to land up in a core job with Synopsis? And how do you think the department has helped you in this aspect? And also, any specific experiences which you would like to share about the department in VNR?
Right. Thank you, ma'am. So, when I first joined ECE, I was the reason why I joined ECE and not CSE in the initial days was because I was always fascinated because everything that is around right now around us electronics, right? Everything is there. So I was just very much fascinated by the whole concept. I didn't know a lot of details. I was like, okay, electronics, I want to take an electronics stream. That was the only I well, it was not an educated opinion, but just more out of a fascination, right? So when I joined, and then we had classes, and I think the motivation and the actual concepts that faculty has shared, like when I was doing my project, RP sir, Rajan Prasad sir was my project guide. So he decided on the project, and when he shared details, that's when I actually got interested in it. So I was studying, I was doing all of that, but the guidance that he has given me during my project, and even the other faculty in terms of subjects, right? We have 6 subjects per semester, and it was never just that there's a subject you have to learn it for the exams, but when you're actually listening to them, there are people who might take it that way. But if you there were after class discussions, right? So when I spent time with faculty, they always had that extra conversation. If the students are interested, they would explain about how they have learned these subjects, right? And one more example was Pradeep sir was used to, after the class, he used to tell about the subjects he's doing PhD in, the ones that he was applying to. So all this is not just in the class, but also beyond that. We always had these conversations where how electronic subjects or communications subjects meant to them and how they would put it in their explaining. So once I started doing my projects, and with the guide and faculty were telling about it, that's when I actually got interested in electronics. And then the opportunity for Synopsis came along for the internship, and I was very skeptical. This is a story I recall very often, because I said no, I would not be able to handle my course and major project and internship together, because it's a full-time internship, all 5 days, 9 to 6. It's a full-time opportunity. So I was not sure, but I think I remember HOD back then. Padma Sai was HOD. She called me into the HOD room and she's like, "Oh, we'll support you from the department, whatever you want, but you have to at least give it a shot. Give a shot to the interview." So then that is the amount of push I had got and the support I got, and then I gave the interview. And so when I started the internship, also I used to have time only over the weekends to come to college, but we had classes. Faculty used to help me with the subjects just over the weekend. They would catch me up on the syllabus, and the project guides were very supportive. So yes, I was able to manage my internship and coursework in parallel because of the support I had got. And I think if that day I was not pushed to give that internship interview, I might not be here. I would not have been here. So I really got a lot of support from everyone, even the project, right? So we have deadlines for projects every step. So it used to be in working days, but then my guide was supportive. He used to Arpisa used to be like, it's okay, come over the weekend, we can review it. We used to have calls. He used to explain things over phone. So this the amount of support I've got to be able to manage both coursework and internship were great. And then once I got converted, even my conversion, because this was in 2020, COVID had just started. We wrote exams, we got results a bit late, but then college was very supportive. They gave me this signed it, it was signed from HOD, and it was told that she passed all the subjects, and I got immediately converted. We didn't even wait for certificates back then. So I think it would not have been possible. Even I might have even given up on the interview or given up any time during the internship if I did not get the support from faculty and everyone actually. So uh, I can say that for sure that the ECE faculty are very supportive, and so at that moment I felt they probably knew what is better for me than I knew it for myself. So that's the kind of support. Even after graduating, I've always had that warm conversations with the faculty, which is very nice. So yes,
Thank you, Sushmita. Thank you for sharing your personal experience. And I think you remembered very nicely how you were pushed into this synopsis. And I think, yes, Padmasai Madam is known to be very student friendly, and she helps students in many manners, actually. So I think you also happen to be one of the beneficiary of Madam's kindness and support. And also, as you're talking about the head of the department, Rajendra Sir, sir, also being your guide and also motivating you in completing your project and all these things. Yeah, these little things do matter a lot for the students, and especially when they are at the verge of their career, where they are trying to build up something. So coming as support from the department from this end is really very helpful for them also. And as you're talking about, yes, the department always looks for supporting its students in any way possible. So thank you, Sushmita. Thank you for coming on this platform and sharing your personal experience on this. So next, I would like to ask any parents or students who are logged in. So if you have any doubts or queries related to the branch, or you want to ask anything related to this,
Uh, Hi, my name is Muni Raghav Reddy. I am looking for EC course for my son. That's why I interested
yes,
my
sir.
opinion here. First of all, I want to thank you for all the management staff, faculty, and the alumni team members for sharing their opinions and advices, feedback. I'm very much appreciated for that. I just want to have a question to Kalyan Srinivas sir, who is a placement coordinator. Sir, I
Yes,
just
sir.
want to check with you.
Yes, sir.
Is there any criteria to select a student for the
Yes, sir.
placement panel?
Yes, sir.
Because for last few days I have been roaming around all the colleges, and everyone is giving their information how they are following that placement opportunities.
Yes,
So
sir.
here,
Yes, sir.
how VNRVJIET is following for choosing the candidates, putting into the placement panel. And
Yes, sir.
second question is, you have given the LPA details about people students who are interested in choosing their software courses side,
Yes, sir.
instead of the core competency.
Yes, sir.
Generally, if I'm a student, I
Yes,
don't
sir.
have any visibility to choose which one. How do
Yes,
you
sir.
suggest? Do you want me to go for core ECE placements or choose the software side?
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, first of all, we will provide awareness sessions, awareness camps, boot camps on these programs, sir. So, like that, we will send students to industrial visits, as well as we will provide interacting sessions with the industrial related experts on different technologies on different platforms. So after that, they will get some idea, and after by the completion of first year, they will get a clear-cut picture which domain I have to choose, on which domain I have to struck. So based on their interest, we will categorize the groups, sir. So according to that, we will provide training, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And about that first part of the question, like how you selected the candidates for the placement?
Generally, sir, for placements, for most of the 70% of the companies, 70% of the companies, they are having a basic eligibility criteria, like without backlogs, without arrears, and if the student is having 7 CGPA, everyone is allowed for placement. That is the general criteria from 70% of the companies. Now, coming to few companies, such as remaining 30% of the companies, they have clear-cut criteria. Like for example, if you consider companies such as Synopsys, Cadence, Mentor Graphics, these are all VLSI based companies. So they have some selection criteria. Like they used to ask us, so we would like to pick 30 students. We would like to conduct written test and interview assessment process to 30 students. From 30 students, we will pick 10 students only. Then whoever trained under our modules, as well as whoever did internship related to that particular module, as well as whoever got qualified marks conducted by our internal assessments. So we will pick those students, we will send those students list to that particular company, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. And after gone through that information which you shared, sir,
yes, sir.
For core
yes, sir.
side placements,
yes,
maximum LPA which we are getting is some 14 lakh something you said.
No, sir. 40 LPA analog devices, sir. Analog devices. Yes, sir. 40 LPA. Okay. Yes, sir.
That's so great, sir. Now,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In the initial beginning of this session, Sudha ma'am shared the presentation where we will get to a dual degree, like the core degree as well as that minor degree in other areas like artificial intelligence and machine learning. So, ma'am, can you please add more information about that? For example, if a student join in ECE VNR, though he will get award as an ECE engineer, in addition to that, will he get another degree from VNR as specialization in artificial intelligence and other courses, ma'am?
Sir, the final degree will be reflecting the minor program.
So I will add to that.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, actually, we do have dual degree program, but they have to complete 130 credits extra. So if they complete 130, if they want BBA degree, Bachelor's of Business Administration, student have to complete 130 extra credit. During that time, they will get BTech in electronics. In addition to that, BBA degree. Other than that, this is only minor program. In minor program, actually that minor is offered from 3-1 onwards. That eligibility for offering minor program is the student should not have any backlogs up to second year, and they should have 7.5 CGPA. Only such students are eligible. So they have to take any of the minor, either artificial intelligence or data science, or suppose if they are interested in innovation and entrepreneurship, they can choose that also. They have to take 16 credits extra. Each semester, one course, followed by one project. So that by the end of the 4-year degree, along with that, in the degree itself, it is mentioned BTech Electronics with minor in artificial intelligence.
Thank you, ma'am.
20 extra credits, sir.
Okay, I got answered, ma'am. Just one last question, ma'am. Is admission started, ma'am?
Not yet,
our
sir.
admission process is once we got GO from Telangana government, so we start our admission process, sir.
Because even now, while I was in this presentation, I tried to visit the VNR website, but when I go to the admission portal, that was like information is not available. Maybe once you got the clarity, then you will allow parents to go through that administration process, if I'm not wrong, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Actually, we are waiting for the government guidelines, which will be given around the time where the MCET counseling schedules and all will be given. So once we get this from the government, then only we will be able to publicize about our application, or the application process will initiate, sir. So we are just waiting.
Any idea, ma'am, by when we will expect that admission?
It depends on many things, sir. It's not just with the state government. They are waiting for the JOSA counseling schedule also. Okay. So I think the JOSA exam is scheduled right now, 4th, I think. So once they release the schedule, as per that, the state government releases the schedule. So once that schedule is released, then they'll give the notification schedule also.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for all
One
your
more
support
request
and
to all
patience.
the parents who ever joined. So please don't believe any agents. VNR don't take any money. So all our admission process is very transparent. So please approach only our admission section so that we will guide you in good direction, so that your ward will be in safe hands of our VNRVJIET family.
Yeah. So any other parent would like to ask something?
Hello, ma'am. Hello to everybody over here. Thank you for conducting such an informative session. I had a doubt. I needed clarification about what are the specializations available in the ECE branch for a student.
Uh, Specializations in the sense, are you asking about minors?
Yeah, about minors like VLSI
Okay,
and.
we have 5 minor programs actually. Artificial intelligence and machine learning, cyber security, data science, Internet of Things, and innovation and entrepreneurship. So these are the 5 minor programs which are offered for all the non-CSE branches. So you can, as ma'am was telling about the procedure, so you should have a minimum CGPA requirement which you have to satisfy. And apart from that, you will have to do some courses extra every semester, which will be spread out across 2 years. So I think that you can take it up in the third and final years. So based on which you will have to write the exams related to those courses. And if you are able to clear out everything, so then the final degree that will be reflected as a minor degree. I mean, in the main degree itself, it will be written as minor. She has done her BTech in ECE with minor in so and so called specialization. So that is how it is actually.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, won't there be others like VLSIC and embedded systems and
Yeah,
web?
they're very much part of our ECE. I think Rajan Prasad sir can answer that.
This not like that. They are not a specializations of ECE. It's a part of our ECE core thing. So in fact, I said that we have 65 faculty in all these different specializations. They used to work in all those specialized areas like we said VLSI, embedded, even advanced communications, signal image processing. So they are the different core areas of again ECE where our faculty are expertise. So you people given a chance to choose your interest areas where, so let's say if you are interested in VLSI, so you are going to be engaged with the VLSI faculty where they are going to assign your projects in only VLSI. So that's why we have that plan. If you are interested in so and so specific area, we have that provision also.
Okay, sir.
I want to add one more point to Ryan Prasad sir. Actually, we are having professional elective tracks. Okay, the tracks are designed such a way that if you are interested in VLSI, you can choose all 6 professional electives only in that VLSI track. Suppose if you are interested in communication, you can choose all 6 courses in that area. Like that, we are having 6 tracks.
Okay.
That's a good point, ma'am. Actually, we have electives, professional electives. You can choose your area of professional elective.
Okay.
These are extra in addition.
Okay, ma'am. Because I'm very much interested in taking up VLSIC courses, so I wanted to ask.
Yeah, around 17 faculty with VLSI background. So you can come and visit our department. You can came to know what are the different things they used to do it. In fact, I said now, Susmita, she is also into this VLSI.
Okay, nice.
She is alumni.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, anyone else would like to ask some questions to the experts or related?
Yeah. Yes, madam. Yeah. My name is Chandrasekhar. I heard that there are minors also available which will promote the students to take machine learning and artificial intelligence or IoT, right, madam?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you allow only a limited number of students into that minor specialization stream, or everybody actually filter or pass through the criteria you defined, that all the students will go into that one? I wanted to know that.
There is no restriction, sir. How many students are eligible to take up that challenge? We are allowing all of them, sir. There is no restriction.
Okay. And one question, madam. Since basically they are not a pure computer science graduates, right? So how basically at the end of their study, how the companies, recruiting companies will look towards these ECE students with the minor as a artificial intelligence as equal to the computer science, madam. So I just wanted to understand. My question is like how
Yes,
they
yes,
will give
actually
the
got it, sir.
importance. Yeah.
Actually, I don't accept that. Actually, for core branches, whatever core they are taking, in all
Hmm.
core branches, even though they didn't coin machine learning and AI, in their designing itself, when they are designing itself, they are using AI and machine learning concept to optimize their product or whatever their chip. So during that time, we are not coining that word, but now they have coined that word. I say, actually, real machine learning is AI and evolved from ECE only. I don't accept it is evolved for CSE.
Mhm.
Actually, when we studied during 89, that time only we have studied neural network, all those courses.
Mm.
Because of advancement in chip designing, now everyone is talking about AI and machine learning.
Right, madam.
Another point, ma'am. Sir, almost all the companies are, for all the companies, EC students are also eligible to participate in placements, sir. But
Okay,
this
okay,
doing minor may add to their resume. That has some
okay.
advantage if they do it minor also.
Yeah, yeah, but only my only sorry, sir. My only question is, I do see in certain opportunities, they are only asking the students to apply who graduated from computer science. Correct.
No, not like that, sir.
So
No, sir.
It's
In
not
our
like that, sir.
college, placement is open to everyone. Whoever is having caliber, he can crack that examination, sir. We don't have such
Yeah, you
restriction.
can ask your
Only for
alumni.
CSE, it is not valid for mechanical.
Sir, you can
Anything
ask our
one of the
alumni.
people
Can
is eligible for
Yeah,
all the placements, sir.
alumni can answer, Amma?
yeah. So just to add on to what Sir and Ma'am have answered, I think at least when the placement is through college, it is open to everyone, and we all are eligible. And it's only our when the companies come and ask for a written test or an interview, that is the only place of judgment where where the companies judge only based on the interview and the written test. At that point, if it's through college, and we have great intensive training that happens before the placements as well, not just throughout the 4 years but also before the placement we have training. And when companies come to college, I do not everybody is eligible here. I did not personally see a difference between CSE and ECE back in my when I was undergoing placements. So the test results are the only criteria that companies look at. If there's a test and you pass that test, you're eligible for the interview. That's how it is. So it's just that with ECE, apart from software, you also have core opportunities that come to us, right? So that is the
yeah,
additional one. And
yeah,
having I can speak. I am working in a core company, and I still hear these terms very often. And AI and ML is something that everybody is looking forward to. I know people, we have work integrated learning where we can do masters while working, and we have ML as an we can choose machine learning and AI as an option. So AI ML is something that everybody is looking at, not just something that's specific to CSE.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think my question may be a little different, madam. I think I didn't properly articulate that. My question is, say for example, if anybody is asking for computers, for example, can I show my ECE degree with minor as a artificial intelligence? Also a part of a computer science degree. Can my degree
Yes.
be like that? That is
Yes,
my
sir.
question,
I
actually.
would like to answer this question. So, what you mean to say that will the opportunities open up when you're taking a program like minor program? Will they be becoming on par with the CSE and all? Yes, that's the only reason why these minor programs have been introduced actually to all the core branches, because we do think that this will open up more opportunities and good pay packages, which can be more than what is generally being given. So I think definitely what Shushmita or what Madam or Sir was talking is also making sense in one way, because we are
Mhm.
telling that recruitment process itself has changed. It's not like they come specifically with some branch in their mind. They're only looking at the individual person, how they are evolving, what is the skill set they have attained through their 4-year course of program, irrespective of the branch. So if you are making your resume strong with all these kind of latest and contemporary technologies and all the skill set required, I don't think branch will be a hindrance for them for recruitment. So that is the main thing which I would like to emphasize.
Okay, man. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for answering.
Sorry, just to add one more point, final, right? I understand where parents and students are coming from in terms of the market. The only thing is when you enter the college and you're in the department, you already have an idea of what kind of companies visit and what's the profile that they're looking at. And every opportunity at every stage. So it's not that you're entering in the first year and you're going for a placement, right? You have 3 years of time to understand what profiles come and what they're looking for, and then you build your profile accordingly. And I don't think anybody in EC would stop you to build your profile in that direction, because it's, again, right, all the minor courses offered are in line with what is going on in the market, and you already have an idea what's coming your way. So I think that potentially helps and gives you a time to build your profile in that direction. So that's on both from a department and also a student perspective, that the efforts come in from both the directions to kind of make sure that you get placed where you want eventually. That's it.
Hope that answered you, Chandrasekhar sir.
Yeah, I think I still see my only problem is when I actually, I will tell my situation, madam. Okay. So right now I was in US actually when my educational qualifications are being assessed, actually. So I also done my electronics and communication engineering from JNTU Anantapur. But when I basically trying to come here, so they are evaluating my ECE degree, which is equivalent to the computer science, because my customer is asked only the ECE graduates has to come here. Okay, so I basically has to prove that my educational background, which is having some kind of C programming and all those things, or having some equivalent to some of the courses that are being studied in US or something like that. So that is where my educational assessment of ECE is trying to compare as a kind of equivalent degree that some of the computer subjects are being studied here. So that is the only reason I was asking. So I know that kind of whoever is basically perform well in the interviews or something like that, that those are the people that are being finally shortlisted. But as a degree is concerned, how the electronics, because I think nowadays I am not very much relevant into the course material that our students are studying in the engineering ECE. So how ECE degree with minor you are giving as a specific in the degree certificate, how this basically by looking into, can I basically say, okay, I am also having some kind of a computer science related courses completed in my bachelor's, even though I have the electronics. So I just wanted to compare myself also a kind of a computer science degree kind of thing, because my minor is part of some kind of a computer background. That is the only question, madam.
Okay, so I think you're asking in some other context maybe, and we are actually telling it from the student perspective only. So I don't know, I mean, what is the authorizing authority which was giving you about this kind of, I mean, there are certain instances, like example is like where you're going for a job level, okay, so that is different thing. But when you're talking at the student level, I don't think that it is mattering much about what is the branch and all these things.
Sir,
One thing, yeah.
I can proudly say that the students passed out from our department are they're capable enough. Whatever task they are assigning, we are seeing many alumni are visiting us every time, and so they are learning on par with not only CS students, on par with NITs and IITs. So recently also we got feedback from even JPMC, AMD, and Synopsys also. So that is the proud moment as a teacher of ECE. So that is one good positive sign, sir. Actually, by using the skills, whatever they are learning in ECE is enough to compare with CSE branch outside. But so everyone is now talking about A and ML. We also want to add extra credits to our students so that they should not face any challenges after leaving VNR. So because of that one, we have introduced minor course for ECE also.
Okay, so any other queries which the parents have?
Ma'am, hello everybody. I apologize in advance if my question is a little deviated from the topic, but I had a question about a few admission issues. I have secured 98% in my intermediate second year board exams, but unfortunately, due to some circumstances, my MSET rank has gone down to 55K. So, is there any chance that I can get admission in VNRVJIET for ECE branch?
Definitely, you can get the EC branch, but I think you will have to come through the sponsored category. Category B sponsored quota will be there, which will where the criteria will be exclusively based on the intermediate marks. So for that, you will have to pay more fee actually. So in case you are looking out for EC, it is around $5,000 per year, which is inclusive of the tuition fee also. So or which comes around in your Indian rupees, it is 4,10,000 per year.
Okay.
So if you are looking only with respect to intermediate percentage, you can only come through NRI sponsored category or management quota or category B sponsored quota. So you called it as different names, but everything comes under the same category basically. EC definitely you can get with 98%.
Ma'am, yeah, actually, I also have the same question, but one of the students raised it. I got the answer. Ma'am, is a hostel facility available in the branch?
Yes, yes, sir. Hostel is there. It's on our own campus, which is just half a kilometer distance from the campus. So we generally take them in our own bus and bring them during the college timings and drop them off after the college timings.
We have good hostel facilities, sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am, one small question, ma'am.
Please tell me.
Yeah. So the fee structure you said, right? $5,000 or whatever. So that has to be paid for every year, right? At the beginning of the year. Okay.
Yes.
And do that include any hostel fee, ma'am, or that is extra?
No. Hostel is exclusive. Hostel fees is separate.
Separate. Okay. Thank you.
So any other queries which the parents or the students have? So I just suggest please ask anything related to the branch, since all the experts related to the EC branch are available. I think you better clarify anything related to the branch rather than the admission process because the process has not yet initiated. So if you have any doubts, you can unmute yourself and pose the question directly. Or you can also do it, chat in the type box, or you can type in the chat box.
Ma'am, can we visit the college campus on Monday, ma'am?
Definitely. The college will be, all the working days will be open for the parents from 9 to 5.
Okay, thank you,
ma'am. Hello, sir. Hi, madam. This is Shiva Prasad. I
Yes.
just have a query on as I have seen the placements, the campuses, everything is good. Is there any international exchange programs for the students or any internship is there? Or is there any international university collaborations already existing with the VNR? I just want to know that part. It will be good to have that information. Yeah.
There is no exchange program as such, but we are in tie-up with foreign universities also in various contexts actually, where we will give you some kind of exposure to the international level expertise. So I think Rajendra Prasad sir can emphasize, can relate it.
So, from department side, we are trying for some international internships, sir. Maybe online initially. If you are afford, we are trying for even offline also. But the student has to afford. But as of now, from our side, we are trying for online internships, sir, with different universities like Singapore NTU University. We are trying for that, sir.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much.
At present, our college is affiliated to JNTU. So JNTU is not allowing, sir. Once JNTU is allowing, definitely we'll look into that. We'll ready to send our students to abroad.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am.
So I will.
Shivakiran, actually, I don't say whether are you belong to local or non-local.
Madam, you're asking to me?
No, someone mentioned in chat box. Okay, he got 8,300. Okay, at VNRVJIET, whether he will get seat or not. So if non-local, it is very difficult, I think. Kanti, can you
So
answer for this?
yeah. See, it depends on lot many other things like are you it depends on the whether you're a boy or a girl, or it also depends on the caste category in which you are applying through in the MCET counseling. So based on that, will be able to tell you. I suggest you visit our website, in which on the admissions page we do have a document wherein it is giving out all the first and the last ranks related to last 3 years data is available there. So you can go through it. So those are the ranks which were there in the final phase of counseling. So based on that, you can think of that. 8,300 in OC. Are you a boy or a girl? So last time,
Bye,
yeah,
ma'am.
boy.
OCK.
So
Bye,
OC
Mercy.
boy, I think it will be tough call for you, because ECE is very much in demand, and I don't think you can get through counseling for that particular rank. But you may be at the border point, so it depends on so many factors also. So how the counseling and how the students are opting this year, and with some kind of increase in the seats in different branches, maybe sometimes luck may favor and you can get into ECE also. But as per the statistics, what we see, that I don't think you can get through ECE.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
It's a nice session to make sure that we know everything about the ECA branch. My one concern is, ma'am, my daughter, she is from a CBSE background and she scored 92.4% in her boards. Okay, is there any chance, like what about the chances of she getting admission into ECE branch under NRI category, ma'am? Is there, what are the chances actually?
Yeah. Definitely it depends on the demand, madam.
Okay,
Because depending on how many applicants are applying for us in the EC branch, suppose there are more number of applicants who are above your percentage, then
okay.
your chances will minimize. Otherwise, if there are less number, definitely you will have a chance. So last year, I think 92% they were able to get EC in NRI category. So I
Okay.
do think you have a chance in that.
But is there any chance, ma'am, that these CBSE marks can be converted as per the state board percentage?
Uh, Ma'am, actually speaking, previously we used to consider some marginal difference like a plus or 1 or 2 percentage. But these days, the CBSE students are also scoring good percentages like 98 and 99. We are seeing
Okay.
a very good CGPA in CBSE also. And
Okay.
we have applicants coming with very good CGPA. So I think that may not carry much weightage.
Okay. But can we have a hope, ma'am, that we can get into ECE branch?
Definitely. That's what I'm saying you. 92% last year we have given seat in ECE. So I
Okay.
think definitely you stand a chance. So when you apply, please prioritize ECE. Put it as your first option, or your whatever options you are putting. So prioritize ECE branch. So
Okay.
definitely you have a chance.
Yes, ma'am.
So any other doubts from the parents or
Thank you,
students?
ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So if you have any doubts also, you can post your messages or queries on ecadmissions@vnrvjit.in. I'm just typing in the chat box. You can note it down so that they will attend to you personally if you are interested in ECE branch. So ecadmissions@vnrvjit.in, that is the mail ID on which you can contact the EC branch counselors or the branch box, so that they will help you out and they will guide you if anything required. And you can also talk to any of our faculty by planning or giving some session online. Also, you can plan up a meet together with any of our faculty, so that if you require any clarification from our end, we'll definitely provide you. Yeah,
Ma'am,
you're not. Am I not audible in the call? Sunita, yes, ma'am, we can't hear you. You can type in. I'll just look into your query.
So not suppose if you are not getting in ECE, you can choose EAE also from VNRVJIET, so that it is also one of the good branch. Okay, so now you can take, for EIE also, you can take extra minor courses so that you will get good placement for that branch too. Any core branch is good in my view. So you can learn all soft skills, whatever you require for placing you in good company, you can learn within no time.
So is there any preference regarding boy student versus girl student? It's not like preference, ma'am. Why I said that is when you're coming through counseling process, girl students do have more quota, okay, allotment wise. So they do have more, what you call chances of getting, okay, rather than the boys because of the percentage of quota earmarked for the girl students. We at the college, either in the category B category or in the NRI category, we are not giving more, we are not giving any specific percentage as well for girl students. It all depends on the merit only, open merit. It's not an autonomous university, it's an autonomous college right now. So autonomous in the sense we do have some academic flexibility and freedom up to certain percentage. So though we will be under the affiliation of the JNTUH, Hyderabad. Yeah. So hope that we are able to clarify most of the doubts that the parents or the students had with respect to the branch. So as I told you, if you have any queries, please post it on to ECE at VNRVJIET.in. So I have given it in the chat box also. You can just note it down. So in case you are particularly interested in ECE branch, so that will be a contact point wherein you can meet your branch counselors or the faculty related to ECE will address you, and whatever you have, they can clarify you related to the branch. So at any point, even at a later point also, you can contact them through that mail ID, ECEadmissions@VNRVJIET.in. So I think that's the end of the queries from the parents and students. So thank you, Rajan Prasad sir, Padmasai ma'am, Vibhar, Sushmita for joining this panel discussion for today. So it was indeed a very helpful session for the parents and the students also. And I think it will give them an opportunity to learn more and also get curious about ECE branch. And I think it will be helpful at a later point for those who are viewing it offline also. So
Someone
thank you.
joined now, ma'am. Someone joined just now.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hello, ma'am, sir. So, do you have any doubts, sir? Someone joined just now. I think Sunita, ma'am.
No, just she had some issue with the mic. I think that's why she joined again.
Okay, fine. Okay, then.
Okay, at any time you can visit us. Whatever doubts you are having, you can clarify with all of us. Okay, thank you, Sudha, for arranging. I thank our proud alumni, Vibhor and Sushmita, for joining us, even your busy schedules. Thank you. Please visit us whenever you are finding time.
Yeah, thank you for the spokes from the department also. Saitya ma'am, Josna ma'am, Ramesh sir, and all the persons who have supported us in conducting smoothly this panel discussion. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So from department side, thank you, sir. Khansula ma'am, and Susmita and Ivar and Patsai ma'am, and all the parents. I hope you all we answered all your queries. So looking forward for joining our department. So thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Vibhor. Thank you, Sushmita.
Thank you.
Thank you all, ma'am.
Yeah. I think we can stop the recording, sir.